నాది వాయిస్ బానే ఉందండి?
Yes, sir.
వినిపిస్తుందా బానే?
వినిపిస్తుంది.
Okay. My dear students, today, contrary to my subject of science and technology, I am entering into altogether a different area, art and culture. This art and culture, when I went through the question papers every year, in continuation of chemistry, history, 2 to 3 questions are continuously appearing every year. Either it can be static or it can be current affairs related to history or art and culture. So I decided to complete art and culture topic probably in 5 to 6 periods. In this, I am going to give you static information as well as current affairs related to art and culture. 2 classes I will be using for current affairs. That means not happening during the last year related to art and culture. But prior to that, to understand those happenings, I want you to understand the static information related to art and culture. I am not going into the depth of the subject, but every point I am going to give you is very brief, very simple, and only to make you understand. Either you can take the running notes or no. Subsequently, when my lecture is shared with you, you can also use that information. Well, art and culture are 2 parts. Art is again divided into 2 forms. It can be a performing art or it can be visual art. What are the performing arts? Indian dances, Indian music, Indian theater, puppetry. These come under performing arts. Performing art is expressing, this is an expression where no body used to express. That is the performing art. You are communicating some kind of an emotion or something you are making the people understand. It is for that you use body in performing arts. But whereas visual arts, it is visual expressing, requires visual means to express those forms. They are architecture, sculpture, painting. In both the categories, one important aspect is there. UNESCO, this United Nations agency division, it protects the cultural heritage of the world. That means no, of various countries. Whatever is deemed to be the cultural property of that particular country, it can be a form of dance, it can be a form of expression, it can be a site also, a heritage site. They every year they list out certain of the tangible forms and intangible forms. Intangible means you cannot touch. You cannot touch. Tangible is you can touch. Suppose Taj Mahal is a tangible aspect. Intangible is a form of dance is intangible because that's a form. And again, in culture, there are many divisions in culture. It can be religion, it can be literature, it can be philosophy, and science and technology through ages, calendars, and cultural institutions come under culture. I am going to deal with the dances first. Dance is form of an art wherein body is required, body is the medium of communication. The evidences for these dances, age-old evidences are Ajanta caves, Ellora caves, Khajuraho. All these areas in this architecture, dance forms are depicted. So dance is that old. And supreme manifestation of the dance is Lord Nataraja, who is an incarnation of Shiva. Lord Nataraja is supreme manifestation of the dance form. And this Nataraja idol is found in Mohenjo-daro civilization. Natya Shastra by Bharata Muni is the book. No, Natya is based on Natya is clearly vividly expressed in Natya Shastra, a book written by Bharata Muni. Brahma is the creator of the universe, and Natya Veda is again called fifth Veda. Why fifth Veda? From every Veda, they have taken some form or the other. All forms combined together has resulted into Natya, that is called Natya Veda. What are the forms they have taken from all forms? Patya, that means no words were taken from Rig Veda. Gestures, Abhinaya part, that means no, the Abhinaya part is taken from Yajurveda. Music part is taken from Samaveda. And then sentiment, emotions part is taken from Atharvana Veda. That's how 4 parts are taken from 4 Vedas. And when you combine and then no, it's coming into one form of performing art, it is otherwise called fifth Veda also. In dance has got 2 aspects. Every dance has got 2 aspects. One is lasya, that means no grace. How gracefully you dance, how gracefully you communicate your emotions. Grace is one aspect. Tandava is the other aspect. Grace, lasya is the one aspect where no, it depicts grace of the performer. Grace is the symbol of feminism. Whereas the other form of dance, other aspect of dance is Tandava. Tandava is a male aspect, where no bold and vigorous, aggressive movements are there in Tandava. Dance has got 3 elements: Natya, Nritya, Nritta. N-A-T-Y-A, Natya. Natya is you are telling a story through dance. That is Natya. Nritya, N-R-I-T-Y-A, is it's a you are portraying emotion through dance. That is Nritya. N-R-I-T-T-A, Nritta means these are the basic steps of dance. You combine these basic steps, various forms of basic steps can be combined together to, through Natya and Nritta, the entire aspect now becomes complete. There are Pancha Tattvas, that means now 5 elements are related to 5 forms of dances. Bharatanatyam, now first you go for Odissi. Odissi is a classical dance of Orissa. Odissi symbolizes water. Kuchipudi is a form of dance in AP, Andhra Pradesh. Kuchipudi symbolizes earth. Mohiniyattam is a form of classical dance of Kerala. It's a Kerala dance. Bharatanatyam is again a form of dance in Tamil Nadu, predominantly. Bharatanatyam is depicting fire. Mohiniyattam, air. And then Kathakali is the sky. Kathakali is a form of dance of Kerala. Bharatanatyam is Tamil Nadu. Kuchipudi, Andhra Pradesh. Odissi, Orissa. Mohiniyattam and Kathakali both are dance forms, classical dance forms of Kerala. There are few other places. Kathak is a dance form of UP. Manipuri is a dance form of Manipur. Another important thing which you haven't heard of, on which a question appeared in 2018 or 17, Satraya, Sattri, YA, Satriya is a dance of Assam. Remember that. Other forms, you would have come across these words, quite familiar, but Satriya is a dance form of Assam. I am going smaller details into each dance so that now you will understand what is what. Bharatanatyam. Bharatanatyam is the oldest dance form prevalent in Tamil Nadu. Silk sarees, gold embroidery, and then there are pleats, small pleats to the saree. That means no, the dress of Bharatanatyam dancer I am explaining. Basically silk sarees. In the silk sarees, between two legs, there are small pleats are arranged like a fan shape. And gold embroidery is used. One actor, one dancer plays many roles here. That is very important. One dancer plays many roles. Suppose they are doing Ramayana. One dancer can express Rama, Ravana, many characters in Ramayana. So basically it is only a single dancer, goes into all emotions, plays into all characters. One particular feature of this dance is Alarippu. Alarippu means it's devotional, first propitiating the god. That means invoking the god. Alarippu, you are now pleasing the god. That is the beginning aspect of dance of Bharatanatyam. Rukmini Devi Arundel is the name you need to remember. She is a well-known figure in Bharatanatyam. Many players are there, but sample I am giving one name, wherein now she happened to be the master guru of Bharatanatyam. Then the dancers, they perform this dance in a half bent form. They don't totally, they are not in an erect fashion. They will be half bent from the torso, and then no, that is the main feature of Bharatanatyam. It is only half bent stance is seeking the blessing of the god. Then Kuchipudi. Kuchipudi is the predominant dance form of Andhra Pradesh. There is a village called named Kuchipudi near Guntur or Tenali. That is the birthplace of Kuchipudi dance. Lord Ganesha Stotra is important in Kuchipudi dance. Here, use of speech, violin and flute instruments. Use of speech means there will be narration in between. Narration is not there in Bharatanatyam. Narration is there in Kuchipudi. And Guru Padma Bhushan Raja Radha Reddy is the famous dance duo. Here male and female both will perform. In Kuchipudi, male performers will be there, female performers will be there. But in Bharatanatyam, female characters also used to be played by male. So, here, Sringara Rasa is the main aspect while Kuchipudi dance is being performed. They take care Lord Krishna, or basically Lord Krishna, Krishna's Leelas are the main aspect now they select for performing Kuchipudi. Vaishnavism, popularizing Vaishnavism is an inbuilt factor in Kuchipudi. But secular things, and like Alarippu in Bharatanatyam, Tarangam is one of the dance forms of Kuchipudi. Tarangam is nothing but dancer keeps two legs on a 2 feet on a brass plate and then performs in a round fashion, or various forms are there. The objective of the dance would be there. According to the objective, they keep their feet on the edges of the brass plate and they move accordingly according to the objective. This is called Tarangam. I am going to Kathak. Kathak is a classical dance form of UP, Uttar Pradesh. Kathak is a combination of music, dance, and narration. Narration and dance you have seen, but music was not dominated in Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi. But whereas in Kathak, music also takes an important role. Narration will be there, dance will be there, and music also takes a role here. Kathak means is simple. Katha means is a story. Kathaka is one who is telling a story, a storyteller. In Kathak, there are three basic types. They call it a gharanas. That means no, that particular dance form is famous in that area. That is gharana. Lucknow gharana, Jaipur gharana, Banaras gharana. Dance starts from slow movement to it picks up fastness. And focus is on footwork and spin. There will be footwork and they spin many times. According to know a particular pattern, they spin. While spinning, and then no Abhinaya is shown. Kathak is played for Hindustani music. Kathak cannot be played on Carnatic music. And I am coming to the music, I will tell you what is Hindustani, what is Karnataka. Carnatic is down south, the music of south. Hindustani is the music of north. Now Kathak is related to Hindustani music. Hindustani music and Kathak will go together. Carnatic music, Kuchipudi, Bharatanatyam, Kathakali, these are all various forms associated with Carnatic music. Here, gungurus to the ankles and lehenga choli. I told you silk saree for those two forms. Here lehenga choli or chudidar kameez. These are all the dress for Kathak. Gunguru will be there to the ankles. And what are the instruments here? Tabla, sitar, santoor. These instruments which are related to Hindustani music are associated with this dance form. Major difference. A Kathak and then no, they can form a sentence, no, they can give statements. In that statement, unless you are pretty sure of what is what, you can be deceived. That's why I am giving these details. Important people, this is mostly a male dominated one. And Shambhu Maharaj, Sitara Devi, and Birju Maharaj, these are the famous dancers associated with Kathak. I'm quickly going to the next form, Kathakali. Kathakali is a dance form of Kerala. Extensive makeup is used here. Always Kathakali is, Katha is story, Kali means no act. This is always, the Kathakali can be a story telling you good over bad. That means no, good over the evil. The victory of the good over evil is generally depicted in Kathakali dances. Extensive makeup will be there. In this makeup, rice paste with vegetable colors are generally used. It's a male dominated field, Kathakali. Now of late, females are also entering into this. Otherwise, the original Kathakali never allowed women to perform Kathakali dance. All characters will be played by males only. Here, the colors can tell you the nature of the characters. Green color, it can be good and pious. Green and red, it is bad. Red, again no, too bad a character. Black for monsters. Yellow for woman. These are the colors. Ramayana, Mahabharata and Bhagavat. These are the stories, no? Generally, used in Kathakali. So the stories from here are taken and then that is performed. Kalamandalam Narayanan Kutti Iyer, Kalamandalam Padmanabhan Iyer. These are the famous names associated with Kathakali. Manipuri. Next. Manipuri is a dance form of Manipur. It's a dance drama based on the devotional songs. Devotional songs related to Vaishnavism. Manipuri dance is a form of dance form for Manipur. Here again, no, it's a propagation of Vaishnavism. Devotional songs, dance will be performed for the devotional songs. Devotional songs of Jayadeva, devotional songs of Vidyapati. Their poetry is enacted through Manipuri. Here, Lasya takes no major role. Gungurus will not be there. Drums and flute are associated with this dance. Till now you have seen drum is not used in any dance form which I have told you till now. Flute is there, but that drum is not there. And this is the one dance where Gunguru is not used. In other forms, Gunguru is used. Next is Mohini Attam. Mohini Attam again is a dance form of Kerala. Only women perform this dance, no male. Very clear. This is one feature that separates this particular classical dance from other classical dances. Only females perform this dance. Generally white or cream color silk sarees are used as an apparel. The borders will be gold in color. Golden embroidery and ornaments are also used. Veena and flute, they play prominent role as instruments. It is a combination of Kathakali and Bharatanatyam. Mohini Attam is a dance form, a combined dance form of Kathakali and Bharatanatyam. Some of the features of Bharatanatyam, some of the features of Kathakali are taken. This new dance form is evolved. Chinna Ammu is the famous Mohiniyattam dancer. Mohiniyattam dancer, a famous person was Chinna Ammu. She is no more. Next is Odissi. Odissi is a dance of Orissa. Here, one particular thing is related to Odissi. Here, I told you half bent form in Bharatanatyam. But here, there is a posture called Tribhangi. Tribhangi means three styles. Bhangima, that's a posture. Three postures. The head, chest, and then waist, below the waistbone. Those three are in three different postures. That is called Tribhangi. That is one peculiar feature associated with Odissi. Tribhangi, you need to remember that. Lasya and tenderness are the important things here. Squatting and spinning, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Squatting and spinning are the two features related to this dance. I told you spinning was the major form in Kathak. Here spinning will be there, but as well as squatting will also be there. The spinning is not very vigorous as you found in Kathak dance. In Odissi, spinning is not very vigorous. It has got lasya, that means no graceful movements in spinning will also be there. Kelucharana, Guru Kelucharana Mahapatra is the major dayan of Odissi dance. Guru Kelucharana Mahapatra. Next, the name, lesser known name Satraya. Satarya, not Satraya, Satarya, Satarya. Satarya is an Assamese dance. It's again no, a Vaishnavis saint has started this dance. It is again to promote Vaishnavism. there in the Assam and then the Northeast region. Mahapurush Sangdeva was the person who promoted this dance. It is again performed to devotional songs. Devotional songs are called Borgeet, B-O-R-G-E-E-T. They are called Borgeet in Assam. Borgeet. Indra P.P. Bora is the prominent dancer of Sataria. There are dance festivals will happen every year. It is only make the people know, continue their tradition and not to forget about our old classical dance forms. Many dance festivals happen all over India every year. Some of them important are, there is a Khajuraho dance festival, Ellora dance festival, and there is Konark dance festival. Konark is in Bhubaneswar. He is in Orissa. And Hampi dance festival in AP. These are all dance festivals. Every year they happen in the country. Raja Mansingh Tomar University in Gwalior is famous for these performing arts. Anybody wants to get trained, they generally for their degrees post-graduation, they go and join there. This is the famous university for the interested students all over India. There can be other universities where the courses are given, but this is the one university where is considered to be a standard institute. Then classical dances I have covered till now. I am covering folk dances. When I cover classical dances and folk dances, then dances part I will be covering. Folk dances.
Sir, which university, sir? That one I'm just noting now.
Go again, please.
In Gwalior, Raja, which university, sir? That is
Raja Mansingh Tomar.
Okay, sir. Raja Man.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. Then folk dances. Folk dances, these are very simple dances. They don't have a pattern, and it is only to express joy and happiness at various occasions. No rules apply here. First is, you need to remember Chow dance. C-H-H-A-U. Chow dance. This Chow dance, I had a question in 1980. There was a question on Chow dance. These are otherwise called a mask dance also. The dancers will have a mask with straw. This Chow dance is famous in Orissa, West Bengal, Jharkhand. Here, it's a kind of a martial arts depiction where swords and then shields will be there. People will be performing art fashion with these two in their hands. Episodes of Ramayana or Mahabharata are generally performed here in Chow dance. In 2010, the important part which you need to write down is, in 2010, UNESCO has identified this Chow dance as an intangible form. They included this in the list of intangible cultural heritage aspects by UNESCO. That is important. Next is Bhangra. You know, Bhangra is a Punjabi dance. It is Vaishakhi season, that means harvest season. On a full moon day, this is performed. Here, there is another form. This gents will perform Bhangra. When ladies are performing similar kind of a Bhangra, that is called Gidda. Gidda is, one group will be performing dance, another group is clapping. That is called Gidda for women. Bhangra is for men. Next is Ghumar. Ghumar in Padmavat picture, you have seen this Ghumar like that. Ghumar is a form of dance for Rajasthan. This is circular movements, clockwise, anti-clockwise movements are basic features of Bhumar. Next is Bihu, Bhihu, Bihu, Assam, spring season, and then Bihu is performed. That too in open space. This dance is performed during daytime. Garba, Garba is a dance form of Gujarat, where no ladies they dance around a light. Garba during Navaratri season they perform. Ladies go around a light source of light is kept in the middle, and then no they go on performing all around the light. That is Garba. Similarly, for Rajasthan, there is Dandiya. Dandiya is a stick dance. They keep two sticks in their hands, and then no they perform in a circular movement, circular fashion. There are no standard steps will be there. That is Dandiya. Again, this is Navaratri. During Navaratri, Dandiya is also performed. Dandiya and Garba, two dances for Rajasthan. Garba is moving around the light. Dandiya is having sticks, two sticks in hand. Ladies and gents perform this dance. Jhumri is another dance where no, it is for Bihar. Only married women perform this dance. During Kartik month, this dance is performed by the married woman, Jhumri. Kalbelia is one thing which again no, you need to remember. Kalbelia is a dance form of Rajasthan. There is a community called Kalbelia community. This Kalbelia community, women of that community, they perform this dance. This is again in 2010, like Chow dance. This is also listed under intangible heritage assets by UNESCO. Snake-like movements will be there in Kalbelia. Paika is another dance of Bihar where shields and swords they are used. Battle dance is Paika. Mathuri Koppu dance is in AP. It's Janmashtami, Krishna Janmashtami is the time now where this dance is performed in AP. Jijia in Bihar. This is for good monsoon. They do this dance. Kaksan, Kaksan is a dance of Chhattisgarh. It's again no for good harvest. They perform, men and women perform. Here, this dance, importance of this dance is, here you can, the life partner will be chosen during this dance. That is one important feature of Kaksan. Gauramandiya is another dance. It is a Chhattisgarh. It's a hunt dance. Samai is a dance of Goa. There is a metal lamp. Their traditional metal lamp will be there. And they take the metal lamp into their hands and then they move. That is Samai. Chudiliya is one dance of Uttar Pradesh. Chudiliya has got no one significance. Once in 12 years, a particular flower blooms in Uttar Pradesh. This Chudiliya dance is meant to destroy that flower. All people together in a dance movement, they go on destroying this flower which blooms once in 12 months because the flower and then no the floral parts of the flower are dangerous for the health of the human beings. That's why they want to destroy. Collectively in a dance form, they go and destroy the flower. That is the significance of Chudliya dance in Uttarakhand. Jabro is another dance of Ladakh, J&K. Siddhi Dhamal is, it's a coconut breaking dance. Coconut is broken by hands or body parts by the dancers. That is Siddhi Dhamal. Then Dollu Kunita. Dollu Kunita is a dance form of Karnataka. Dollu Kunita, they keep a large drum kind of a thing. They beat it. That is the Dollu Kunita is a folk form of Karnataka, famous dance, folk form of Karnataka. A bamboo dance is there again. It's a northeast bamboo dance. They keep the bamboo sticks in between. No people without getting their feet struck in the sticks which are constantly being moved. That is one dance which is very much endemic to northeast. It's not found in other places. That's called bamboo dance. Dole is a dance form of Manipur where they keep a triangular shape of drum kind of it, and then they beat it because that is the main instrument. The dance is called dole. Last one, Mailattam is the dance of Tamil Nadu. Mail means peacock. Mailattam means acting like a peacock. That means not dancing like a peacock. This Mailattam dance is a folk dance form of Tamil Nadu.
Excuse me, sir.
With this,
Once
in a
again.
quick way,
Sir?
I think I have covered the dances, dance forms. Music is there. Next, I think tomorrow I'll be dealing with the music. Madam, another sir is there now.
Yeah, yes, sir. You would like to.
Sir is waiting
continue,
for the
sir?
class.
5-10 minutes. Do you want to continue, sir?
10 minutes I can use.
Yeah, yes, sir. We'll
Okay.
join once again, sir. This meeting.
Yeah.
Please join once again, sir.
చాలా డీటెయిల్డ్ గా చెప్పారు మురళి గారు. చాలా స్టడీ చేశారు. ప్లీజ్ కంటిన్యూ.
Yeah, we'll meet once again.